knows what time it is. It is story time. Now we are over halfway in our teddy bear tale story, and you'll be pleased to know we are out of Christmas now. So we've had our Christmas, we've seen the presents, we've seen them decorate the house, and now we are still in winter, but we are having a picnic. So this is called the winter picnic. So get cuddly, snuggle down, and let's see what these bears are up to. Spring had not quite arrived. There were no leaves on the trees or eggs in the nest, and all the toys were well wrapped up and sitting around in the playroom. "Let's go for a picnic," said Old Bear suddenly. "A picnic?" chorused the others. "But it's cold." "Then we'll take warm food and coats," said Old Bear. "It's a perfect day for a picnic." "Why is it perfect?" asked Bramwell Brown, looking at the trees blowing in the wind outside. "Because nobody else will be having a picnic," said Old Bear. "So we'll be able to choose the best picnic place and have it all to ourselves." "And nobody else will be using the picnic basket," said Little Bear. "Or the blanket," added Bramwell Brown. "That's right," said Old Bear, getting to his feet. "Come on everyone, let's get ready." Old Bear filled a hot water bottle and put it in the bottom of the picnic basket. Then he put everything else on top. He made the sandwiches with hot toast and wrapped them up and put them right on top of the hot water bottle to keep them warm. Then he filled a flask with hot soup and wrapped up hot buns, sausage rolls, baked potatoes in their jackets, and a jar of honey. He packed a few other bits and pieces while the others fetched blankets, coats, and jumpers. Soon they were all ready. There was just a hint of frost on the path as they marched out of the house, dragging the picnic basket along on a little four-wheeled cart. "We must be mad," said Bramwell Brown. "But it's rather fun to be having a first picnic of the year. Where are we going to have it?" "I suggest over there," said Old Bear, pointing to the top of a little hill. "It'll be a nice view up there." "It'll be a bit windy," said Harry Bear, rather doubtfully, "and we'll have to walk all the way back, don't forget." But nobody was really listening. They were pulling and puffing their way up the hill. By the time they were halfway up, most of them had taken off their coats, and some had even removed their jumpers. Harry Bear took off his scarf. "I feel quite warm again," said Bramwell, "and I'm very hungry." At last they reached the highest point. "This will do," said Old Bear, spreading out one of the blankets and sitting down in the middle of it. The others joined him. They left the baskets on the little path and unloaded the food. The soup in the flask was lovely and warm, and they all wrapped their paws around a steaming mug of it. The honey had gone a bit runny, and the butter had melted out of the sandwiches, but it all tasted good. In fact, everything tasted especially good, and in no time at all the food had all gone. But when they finished, the toys began to shiver again. "Come on," said Old Bear, "it's too cold to sit and still. Let's play some games." They played a very quick game of hide and seek, an even quicker game of hunt the acorn, and they rolled pebbles down the hill. Rolling pebbles down the hill wasn't really active enough, and soon they began to feel chilly again. "The hot water bottle is still warm in the picnic basket," said Bramwell Brown. "Why don't we all get in with it for a little while, just to warm up?" Rubbing their paws together, they all climbed into the nearly empty basket. "Oh, lovely," said Harry Bear, as his paws touched the warm water bottle. "I'm as warm as summertime now." They all snuggled down while Old Bear told them stories of picnics they used to go on when he was a new bear many years ago. They didn't mind the basket was a bit sticky with spilt honey, or there were crumbs all over their fur. "It's warm in here, isn't it?" said Little Bear. "I won't want to get out to go home." None of them wanted to get out, but as it had turned out, they didn't actually have to. They'd forgotten that the picnic basket was still on the four-wheeled cart. Suddenly, a big gust of wind caught the lid and began to blow the basket down the hill. "Oh no!" cried Old Bear. "Help!" But of course there was nobody to help. Nobody else was having picnics in weather like that. They were the only ones, and all they could do was hold on to each other as tightly as they could and hope the basket wouldn't stop too suddenly. "It's when things like this happen," said Bramwell Brown shakily, "that you wish you were having a picnic on a normal sort of day, when there are lots of people around to rescue you." The basket bumped its way on down the little hill. It jumped a very small stream and headed towards the gate. "Duck!" shouted Old Bear, and they all ducked, except Little Bear, who was busy looking for a duck. As they whizzed under the bottom of the rung gate, if anyone had seen the picnic basket now, they would have thought it was just a picnic basket on wheels rolling down the hill. They would never have guessed that there were 5 brave picnickers inside. "Oh, when is it going to stop?" asked Little Bear. "When it gets to the bottom, I should think," said Bramwell Brown. and he was more or less right. The little cart suddenly hit a log, the basket fell off the cart, and the 5 friends fell out of the basket. When they realised that they weren't moving anymore and dared to look, they found they were right outside their own front door. "Well, isn't that wonderful?" said Little Bear. "A picnic on top of a hill, and we didn't even have to walk back." "I think perhaps I would have rather walked back," said Old Bear, standing up rather shakily. "But for the first picnic of the year, that's going to be hard to beat." "Yes," said Bramwell Brown, "travelling home from the picnic isn't usually the most exciting bit, is it?" And gathering up the basket, its contents, and the little cart, they all trooped indoors for tea. The end. Well, I quite liked that adventure that the bears went on. I hope you did too, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.